Hey guys, I'm Bryson here, and you know, the show I love the most is called Shark Tank. One of my favorite shows ever, okay? You go there, you do your whole act, your whole pitch, and then hopefully they pick you. But if they don't, sometimes they go a little bit too mean. However, you ever thought about like which deals the Sharks not pick that actually went on to become massive deals, okay? And we're gonna try to see like, would I have invested into that company or would I have not invested into that company, okay? Let's see if it's like, if it's solid or if it's not solid, basically, okay? If you guys are new here, like, subscribe, do all that stuff because basically it helps the channel grow and I appreciate it a ton. Thank you guys so much, okay? Without further ado though, let's find out exactly what's going on here with the Sharks.
Making fine money, but this is my dream. I want this to be stable.
You're smarter than that. You're not the guy to walk away and walk off.
What is going on here? All right, so we started this just now. A guy is crying, somebody's walking off, and I'm just like, what's going on?
Yes, we're the Shark Tank. We're not the charity tank.
On Shark Tank,
We're the Shark Tank. We're not the charity tank. I feel
sometimes seems apparent to the sharks which deals are the best for business, but
yeah, sometimes it's just obvious, but sometimes it's not obvious, you know? You never know what's gonna pop off and what's not gonna pop off. You know what I wanna do? I wanna make a coffee company to compete, for example, with Starbucks. Turns out, who came first, Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks? Like the chicken and the egg, who came first?
as time has proven, sometimes they should have made a deal instead of dismissing a product.
Yeah, you never know.
And that's what I'm gonna be showing
Yeah, I love Kevin O'Reilly. He's pretty cool.
you today.
Hey, before we get into the video, be sure to
Oh my God, what is this?
enter our keywords.
8. Rocketbook.
Did I skip a bunch of them? Is it like 8 of them? It's 10 of them, so what's going on?
Watch the whole video. It's that simple.
8. Rocketbook.
Okay.
So crazy that you can get millions in sales by nuking a notebook in a microwave.
Rocketbook?
For a long time, notebooks were the preferred way to take, well,
I heard about Rocketbook, honestly. Isn't it like you write something down, you take a picture of it, and it saves like goes like notes, and then you can erase it, and then that's the whole idea. But you need, for example, like to renew the pens and so on.
notes, but also could be used as a journal to help store information, etc. But once the paper was all used up, you had to store it and get a new one, which could
Yeah, does make sense. Does make sense.
be a hassle. Well, Jake Epstein and Joe LeMay came onto Shark Tank with their idea of the
I know this company because I even thought about buying this not the company, like the product.
Rocketbook, a digital notebook of sorts that would allow you to write whatever you wanted and then put it in the microwave in order to erase everything.
Oh, I never heard about that. I did not know that. Okay, I did not know you microwave it.
No, really, they did that on the show to prove its potential. Unlike many who came onto Shark Tank, they proved that people wanted this item as they went and did $2 million in them before coming onto
Wow, so $2 million in sales. Look at that.
the show. For whatever reason though, the sharks just weren't interested, likely because they felt that in this digital world, having such a notebook was irrelevant, which is understandable.
I mean, wait, right? Because I'm not sure if this is the Rocketbook I know or a different one. But the concept is that that's not really irrelevant because, you know, you use a book, you can use it over and over and over again, obviously. You can heat it up in the microwave. But also, they have an app. So with that app, you can kind of like create like little notebooks, if I'm not mistaken. And you always have that notebook there saved also. But there's the idea of like, okay, every time I'm done, I got to take a picture. But there's that inconvenience factor. But there's also the convenience factor of always being able to go back into your notes. Like, the perfect notebook would be a notebook that whatever you write saves automatically into the app and creates, like, for example, like its own feel, and then you can erase it and start over again. But that technology does not exist, I think. And then to be able to microwave the chip inside of that to make the contact, it's a nightmare. But that could be a good idea. If you want to steal it, steal it.
To an extent, but it was an opinion that would backfire on them big time. Because they didn't account for the 10 million sales they would be getting after the episode aired. A
Sheesh, 10 million sales.
phenomenon that is referred to as the Shark Tank effect.
Yeah, the Shark Tank effect. You have to be able to keep up
They
with
took
it.
that initiative to remake the Rocketbook into the Everlasting Notebook, which got 2.5 million
Look at
in
that.
support from backers. And then it went on to Amazon,
Rocketbook, I know that.
where it became their best-selling notebook of 2016. Doesn't seem so irrelevant now, does it? 7.
Yeah. But, you know, these people have context to what the decisions are. You know, you have companies that it's kind of like out of 20 companies, out of 100 companies actually that you get the story, you have 99s that actually did not pan out to do anything, you know, so there's that to think about too, you know. So it's not always like, oh, you know what, everything's gonna be just fine, because it's not really that simple. You know what I mean?
Chef Big Shake.
I'd be buying more into you because you're a great guy than buying into the business. I'm out.
Food is a pretty popular thing that is taken to Shark Tank.
I love food, but I love food, but I don't know about this this quinoa thing, man. I've tried it in the past. It's good, but it's not like, you know, like I want to replace rice with it.
Tank, believe it or not. And people from all over come
I don't like steak that much, honestly. I like burgers. I don't really like steak.
to make
that much.
suggestions in regards to what could be the
I hate fat. I can't stand, like, you know, like this fatty part of the steak. I don't like it. I don't like chewing on it. It makes me feel
next
weird.
big food trend, such as shrimp burgers. No, I'm not kidding you.
Oh, shrimp burgers? Oh, that's pretty
Shrimp
cool.
burgers. People all over actually do enjoy burgers that are made out of shrimp, apparently. And one of these guys is Sean Davis,
Sean Davis.
aka Chef Big
I don't eat shrimp, by the way, so I would have been like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Shake. Went to the Shark Tank to help show
But I know people that eat a lot of shrimp, so it's not just based on
off his specially made shrimp burgers. And even these hungry sharks couldn't deny that this was quality food. The problem with the pitch was very common, which is often a sign of a lack of business sense, something very common on Shark Tank.
Let's take a guess here. He either asked for way too much money, he had no confirmed sales, or he just had no experience and needed just a bunch of help. Let's see if I'm right.
So none of the sharks made an offer that filled his need. But after the episode aired, a group of people from Davis's hometown came together to make him an offer that far outpaced what the sharks offered.
Nice. Oh, I don't know. I don't like shrimp, man. This is not like that appealing.
And because of that, his stuff is found in 800 stores across the US, and now it's up to 2,500.
That's awesome, man. That is awesome.
That's a massive jump in only a few years' time. Another jump that happened was his profits, as he went from getting around $30K a year for his burgers to getting over $5 million.
$5 million in profits. Now, by the way, guys, this is obviously like a channel that we're watching, so whatever numbers they're spitting at you, don't assume that they're right or correct. But yeah, just take it with a grain of salt.
Annually. They say victory tastes sweet, but I think in this case it tastes like shrimp.
Tastes like shrimp, guys. These jokes are great.
6. Kodiak Cakes.
Kodiak Cakes.
Kodiak Cakes is
By the way, so far, guys, you know, like the Notebook, the shrimp burger, like, did you feel like those were gonna be hits? You know, the shrimp burger is interesting. You know, it's interesting.
a flapjack and waffle mix. It's unique because it's made with 100% whole
That is a nice brand. Look at that marketing. It looks nice.
grains.
Sometimes people come on to Shark Tank really needing help, and they know that they can make things work if they just get the backing. But the sharks aren't willing to bend.
Yeah. That's the thing. But hearing no is a part of the entrepreneur roller coaster.
Such as when Joel Clark went to Shark Tank to pitch his business, Kodiak Cakes. What made this such a heartwarming story was that his business was inspired by his mother, who for a long time would actually go door to door in order to sell people her pancake recipe.
Pancakes.
Him and his brother
I love pancakes, man. I haven't had pancakes for so long.
were inspired by this and thus opened up a business where they sold not only her recipe, but other products that had a
Comment, lost millions to win the giveaway off. What is this?
similar homemade quality to them. They ran the company for over a decade, but weren't getting what they want to, no matter what they tried or whatever deals they made.
Kodiak Cakes. Oh, I maybe it's like a marketing thing, right? Because when you hear Kodiak Cakes, like, what do you think about? I don't think about pancakes.
So they went to the sharks. But the sharks weren't buying what they were selling. Kevin O'Leary even called their products a commodity. They didn't believe that the brothers had sold about $3.6 million worth of products that year. So they didn't give him a good offer, which they are surely regretting now.
Sheesh.
Because if you head to 2018, you'll find that not only did the brothers get a bunch of sales over the years since Shark Tank,
Okay.
their annual sales are over $100 million.
What? $100 million? That is crazy. That's a lot of money, man. Let's go over to let's fact check that real quick. Where's my
Dollars.
fact checker stuff? Let's go to fact check real quick. Let's go and type in what's it called? Kodiak Cakes. Let's see. Kodiak Cakes. And here's the company right here. And look at what they sell. How much do they sell their products for though? Look at this. I can add it to my carts. You have the whole pancake stuff. See all the recipes here. Oh, look at this. Like, it's like $6.50. It's not even that expensive like at all, you know? it's like pretty good pancake stuff. You know what I mean? So what let me see. Let's go right here. Annual revenue. Let's go right here. 43 million per year. Even if that guy was like faking it or whatever, right? Like the guy in the video was lying about it. This is still like a ton of money, man. $43 million per year. That is awesome, man. That is ridiculously awesome. Let's keep watching. For real, for real.
Think about that. $100 million for a commodity. That's what the shark said it was.
Yeah, but you know, commodities, you know, like water and gold, these things matter. You know?
That's a valuable commodity. And you know that their mother is looking upon them with love and a smile. 5. Zero shoes.
Zero shoes.
Barefoot is not always appropriate. That's why I developed Zero Shoes, original barefoot wear.
Let's
Interesting. I keep that in text, guys. If you guys feel like I'm not paying you guys attention, it's not that. It's just that I'm trying to book an apartment, you know. So I'm waiting on a text, and I got that text to book an apartment. But we'll still watch this video in full.
be honest, Shark Tank gets a lot of weird pitches from people. And sometimes if you don't see the appeal in it, why would you back it? For example, when Lita Phoenix and Steven Sanshin came on to pitch their Zero Shoes line, you could see why the Sharks weren't impressed at first. These two were
Look at that. I love her face. Her face is like so like when she's happy, it shows. When she's like so cute, all her expressions show on her face. I love that so much.
Proclaimed long-haired
Way to go,
hippies,
Barbara.
and they made a line of shoes that made you feel like you were walking around in bare feet, but having more covering you. This was done via special materials that made you feel lightweight and not boxed in like regular shoes. It's hard to picture.
I would not like these.
Yes, but they were clearly in the know about what their shoes could do, which is why they said their product line was worth $5 million. That's a lot.
Interesting. I would not buy these though. Like, it's just not for me. It's not my product. However, could I see people buying these things? Yeah, for sure.
And because of this, only one of the Sharks even attempted to make an offer. And it was much less than Lita and Steven wanted, so they left.
That's good. As an entrepreneur, like if you know you're not getting your worth, it's a hard choice. You know, you gotta be like, okay, I gotta go. But sometimes as an entrepreneur also, sometimes you take a loss, but you also get a gain. Like if you get Barbara and then she can offer you like a whole bunch of other factors to actually increase your business and so on, then that can potentially be a massive thing too.
By 2015, thanks again to the Shark Tank effect, the duo sold over 1.5 million products. And
1.5 million products. That's crazy.
And in 2017, they grossed $5.2 million in profits.
That's nice.
And with new ideas and concepts in their Zero Shoes line, those profits are destined to rise even higher. Bet the Sharks wish they didn't tell these two to get stepping. 4. HiKon LLC.
HiKon LLC.
Hello, my name is Jeff Stroop. I'm the owner of HiKon LLC.
Jeff Stroop was a guy who wanted to help people with his product, which is a very nice gesture when you think about it. But truthfully, his item would actually save lives when it went into production.
Interesting.
He made a special fire hose and attachment that would actually allow firefighters to latch on the hose to a fire hydrant in a quicker amount of time than they were right now with their current attachments. Anyone
Yeah, then why? You know, this is interesting.
who has dealt with fires before knows that seconds factor into how deadly a fire can be and how quickly it can be put out. His journey made a Shark Tank was so that he could expand his reach and, by extension, help more people. Here's the twist. Shark Mark Cuban made an offer to Jeff, a very good one, and Jeff accepted. But once the show was over and the deal was made to be finalized,
what happened? I didn't know they were allowed to back out.
it didn't work out. However, this was a blessing in disguise. For once he was free of the deal, he was able to build up the company his way, and the Shark Tank effect helped him to get his product out there to more people without having Cuban's influence on the product. Cuban himself offered $1.25 million to buy out the whole company, as well as other benefits for Jeff. But now, HiKon LLC is worth many millions of dollars.
Yeah, it makes sense, you know, because now you have like if this becomes like a priority, then you have like a whole government trying to like, and also states trying to be like, hey, we need this product. All firemen are going to use this product. That's massive, like medical products.
So while it was nice that Cuban tried to help, he probably should have tried to help in a better way. Oh well, live and learn, Cuban. 3. CellHelmet.
CellHelmet. This is interesting.
Basically, the way it works is when you
I
purchase.
hate your business model so much. I have to punish you. I just don't know how.
I hate your business model so much.
Profitable venture.
Look at your cell phone right now. How many times have you dropped it? How many times have you had to replace
Well, my phone is fine, you know, but I bought this phone actually cracked in the back right here. So it's actually cracked, if you can see it right there. It's actually cracked, but I didn't crack it. The last owner cracked it, but I put this little sticker on it because I got a steep discount for it.
Your phone because you cracked your screen. Well, David Artuso and Mike Kane came up with a simple idea to fix it, or at the very least, make sure it was harder to break. They came up with CellHelmet. This was a case that would encompass your phone and ensure your glass screen wouldn't crack without significant effort. But, just as important, they had a warranty system that would guarantee immediate fixes should something happen to the phone with a cell.
That's interesting. That's also like I think it's called Kryptonite or Kryptonite. I think it's called. It's like if you live in the city, it's like these locks that are made by, I think it's Kryptonite. And if somebody steals your bike, if you can show a receipt and also evidence the bike was stolen, guess what? They actually refund you a portion of the bike because they're that confident in their locks.
CellHelmet on it. So not only were they making the product, they were promising to keep it functional should something go wrong with it.
Nice.
You'd think that this kind of customer service would be appealing to the Sharks, as it would show that they care about the customer even after the product is bought.
But it's not just, I think it's a great product, but it's also the idea that people could just crack their phones and be like, I just bought your case, you know what I'm saying? It's your fault. There's that. There's always like people doing bad things in every single business.
But
by the way, this video started with 8 things and it says 10 things here, so this is a lie.
They weren't. They saw this warranty as a way to get scammed. Not to mention, there could be other big name companies who could do this better without the warranty issues, and thus the duo were rejected. But not long after, investors rushed in to pick up what the Sharks wouldn't. And because of these offers, the CellHelmet.
I think most people are very nice people. I think most people are not trying to scam anyone, you know? I think like there's a very small portion, maybe like 5% of your customer base that actually going to try to BS you or something like that. But usually people are like...
It can be found in 3,000 stores across the US. In fact, it's fair to say that some of you watching this video right now either have the CellHelmet or have an offshoot of it. So, don't knock kindness is the lesson here. It might cost you money. 2. Lip bar.
Lip bar.
Have you built this?
It's actually being converted in Detroit right now.
Oh, that is such a bad idea.
Oh, that is such a bad idea.
Melissa Butler and Roscoe Spears didn't make a good first impression when they came onto Shark Tank. They made themselves look like fools a bit, even getting the Sharks to say out loud that their lipstick line was a bad idea.
Why?
If you know the realm of beauty products,
I don't.
You know that there are many different brands.
Yeah, very expensive.
And each offers something different. And true to form, Lip Bar was a brand of high-quality products, and they had an interesting array of shades that actually did impress the Sharks. The problem, though, was that the ladies didn't have a very good business plan, which, again, is...
Sometimes some people, they're very product savvy, but not business savvy. You know, it's kind of like Steve Jobs and then like the people that help. What is it? Like Steve Jobs and the other guy, Steve Wozniak, I think. Steve Wozniak was really good at creating like a good functional product, but Steve Jobs did like all the business side to it and actually like making it appealing and so on and all the marketing. So there's always that aspect. There's always that Steve Wozniak and also the Steve Jobs combination.
Common on Shark Tank. Add to that, they had a marketing strategy that was still partly in development, which didn't impress the Sharks at all, so no good offers were made. That being said, some magazine people were watching that episode and contacted Melissa and Roscoe not long after. This allowed them to show off their lipstick line to various companies. One such company was
What's the difference?
Target, who now
nice.
owns the line exclusively in their stores, which has made the ladies very rich and profitable.
Yo, these lipsticks are kind of crazy, honestly. I'm not trying to come at anybody with these bright colors like that. It's cool. I don't really like it that much, honestly. But I'm not the one wearing it. You know what I mean? So if I had something on and you didn't like it, I really wouldn't care. So doesn't matter what I think about this.
So while part of the blame was on the ladies, it was also the Sharks' fault for not seeing what the potential of this could be in the right.
I feel like it's one of those like things like, you know, like for like little girls and stuff like that, they wear this stuff and they look like cute and stuff like that. But it's like it's just so like, you know what I'm saying? Like the first thing I'm gonna see is your lips, you know what I mean? But if that's what you're going for, then that's what.
Right hands. 1. Doorbot.
Doorbot.
There.
It's Jamie.
Come in.
When Jamie Siminoff came to Shark Tank, he went and pitched the Doorbot. He labeled it as a new form of home security, and he was right. It was something new, for it would actually go in place of a doorbell, and when you tapped it, an image would be sent to your phone, tablet, or various.
That's so cool. What is going on here? This it sounds like the Ring technology, honestly.
Other smart devices to let you know who was there without you having to peer outside of a peephole or window. Sound familiar? It should. But, as noted in the intro, the art of the deal is vital in Shark Tank, and Jamie wasn't the best prepared in terms of his numbers. So by the time he was done with his pitch, he only got one offer, and it wasn't the one he was hoping for, so he turned it down. After his appearance, though, Jamie got a ton of attention from outside investors, including the one and only Richard Branson.
There you go, Ring. I knew it. I knew it had to do with that.
They all saw the potential in this device and knew they had to invest in it, so they did.
Ring is such a massive company.
Then, in February of 2018, Amazon, yes, that Amazon, decided to buy the company for $1 billion.
Sheesh.
It's now called Ring, and it's being used not just by many around the world, it's being shown off in various TV shows.
But okay, so he uses technology to bake the ring, but then Richard Branson got into it. So did Richard Branson fully buy him out, and then the Richard Branson basically sells to Amazon? What exactly happened here? You know what I mean? There's a whole bunch of things here we just don't know.
And commercials, including a string of Geico commercials and more. After the massive success of The Ring, one of the sharks actually noted that he was jealous that this happened without them, and he wished he had made a better offer. Yeah, given its success, you probably should have.
All right, guys, so that is the end of this video right here. Did I like it? The answer is yes, but obviously not every single idea is as obvious as you probably thought it was, because even for me, probably the shrimp burger, not my thing, the lipstick thing, not really my thing, the phone case thing, I think that's actually not that bad of an idea. I actually like that idea, but not every single idea was super obvious, ha ha ha, how could you not see this was gonna be like the pancake one? That one was weird. Kodiak Cakes, what does that even mean? You know, I had no idea, but again, it works. And that's what the thing is, you know, you never know what's gonna work and what's not gonna work. And that's the thing, okay? Comment down below, guys. Let me know exactly which one of these ideas did you think was actually gonna work. Comment down below, let me know. See us tomorrow. Thanks for watching. And by the way, comment also which one would you never invest into. Like, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified. On top of that, also, if you want more videos like this, click right here. Also, click my face right here and follow me right here on Instagram at Bryson. Thanks for watching and peace.